we? Nope. I just X'd out of it. Sorry. Give me 1 minute. First word. Rage on. So this one is one of the more difficult ones, but it's not that difficult. The word rage as a noun means like anger. But this is different. It's a tiny bit related, but it is different. If something is raging on, it is proceeding, it is continuing. But a lot of times they can use it meaning with violence. One instance where I see this word used a lot is with battle, with war. They will say, the battle raged on for 3 days. Raged on. So it means the battle continued for 3 days. And obviously, they're using rage on because it is a battle and it is violent, right? But here, there's not so much violence attached to it. They say a debate rages on. So a battle can rage on and it is quite violent. You can understand why they use the word rage. A debate rages on. It's not so much violence, but it is strong opinion and strong feelings. Even sometimes, if two people are debating, or usually debates should be relatively peaceful, but if two people are arguing, it can get heated. We say that. If the argument or the debate gets heated, it means people start to yell, people start to get really angry. You know, it's not a peaceful conversation anymore. It's now heated, and we are almost fighting. So to think of a debate raging on, it's kind of, the reason they're using the word rage is because there's strong opinions on it. Now, is this topic really that strong of a topic? Of whether cards are better or a present? No, it's not that thing. But they use it with the word debate, you know. The debate rages on. Can you understand? Yeah? I hope so. Number 2. 1 minute. Number 2. Intimidate. So intimidate means to frighten or scare someone, but not just frighten, not just scare someone. You're trying to make them do something, or you're trying to force them into some situation. Now, you can use the word intimidate as a verb. Also, if it has a D, it could be a past tense verb, but usually when it has a D, it is going to be intimidated as an adjective. Okay? It could be a past tense verb, but usually it's going to be an adjective. So if someone is intimidated, if someone seems intimidated, they are the one who is scared. Okay, similar to confused and confused, right? Confused is a verb, but usually when we use it, we say I am confused as an adjective. I don't know. Or surprised and surprised, right? Surprised is a verb, but usually when we use it, he was so surprised. I am so surprised as an adjective. This one, you can use it as a verb or, like I said, as an adjective. You know, they were very intimidated by his presence. Okay, maybe if the CEO is in the room, everyone else was intimidated by his presence. You could say he intimidated them and use it as a verb, but I actually think it's probably more common to see it as an adjective. That doesn't mean you can't use it as a verb. For example, if we're trying to purchase another company, like an acquisition, and they say, and I am the boss, and you are my partner, you ask me, oh, what is your plan? And I say, oh, I'm going to intimidate them. Intimidate them with blah, 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 blah. So you can use it as a verb. It's fine.
Is it same as threaten?
No, it's not. I guess it's somewhat related. Threaten is you're really threatening them with some action. I will kill you. I will hurt you. I will cut your salary. You're threatening them with some action. Intimidate is there's no like, it's not I'm gonna kill you or no, not really that. Just you intimidate someone with your trying to get them to do something. I guess if you threaten someone, that could be part of intimidating them, I guess. But it's different. Threaten definitely is you're with some action. But intimidate someone, you can intimidate someone just by the way that you dress. You know? If I dress really, really nice and black colors, right? And that can intimidate someone, make you a little bit scared of me. You can intimidate someone with your voice. You can intimidate someone in many different ways. If I tell you to meet me in the setting, where is the meeting? Oh, if it is at some nice happy cafe, that's fine. But if it is in like my dark office or something like that, that's intimidating. Number 3, inside joke. So this is just a joke that is shared by a small group. Inside joke. Only a small number of people are going to understand it. Classic example, Ted makes a joke to Jung-hee, but I don't understand. Why? Because it was an inside joke. I wasn't at the party last week, so I don't get your reference. I don't get why that joke was funny. It's an inside joke. So sometimes even inside joke, you might tell an inside joke and I didn't even notice, right? Maybe I knew it was a joke and just I didn't understand. Or maybe it's like almost like a secret joke, Maybe you told a joke to her and I didn't even pick up on it. I didn't even realize because it was an inside joke. Number 4, keepsake. This is something that you keep, like a souvenir, kind of. Not exactly souvenir, but similar. Something that you keep with you to help you remember. To remember a place, to remember a person, or to remember an occasion. A keepsake. So the word keep, you're keeping it with you to help you remember. Not with you, but in your house or wherever you decide to keep it. They're talking about the gift. This can be a keepsake for years to come. You're going to keep it and it will help you remember that person. Yeah, probably the person who gave you that gift. Number 5, hands down. This is another good one. Hands down means easily, decisively, without question. Meaning definitely, no one will disagree with you. So it's not, I said earlier, no-brainer means easy, but that's talking about a decision, right? Easy decision. Hands down is somewhat similar. Hands down just means definitely. This example sentence says, hands down, Train to Busan, Busan-haeng, is the best zombie film I've ever seen. Hands down. Definitely. In that instance, it is for you, your opinion, right? She says, hands down, the best gift, right? Yeah. Hands down, the best personalized gift. Meaning definitely, easily, without question. Nothing else compares to this one. Hands down. In sports, in the MLB this year, hands down, Chicago was the best team. Chicago Cubs. Because they had the most wins and they performed the best. Hands down.
So usually you say, when you speak, not at the end of the sentence, just,
Could you put it at the end of the sentence? You could put it at the end of the sentence. It was his best performance, hands down.
Yeah. Or hands down, was his best
Yeah,
friend.
I would say it'd be a little bit. I would recommend using it at the beginning of the sentence. I think that's a little bit more common, but you can see it at the end of the sentence also. Number 6, sleuth. So sleuth is basically like a detective. A sleuth. But you can use it as a verb. To sleuth around, sleuthing. Maybe if you think your boyfriend is cheating on you, you are kind of sleuthing around. Maybe you follow him after work, or you set up some camera like that. So you're kind of doing some detective work. So it could be a noun or a verb. Sleuth meaning a detective. Verb to do some detective work, detective-like stuff. Number 7, hipster. Okay, this one is actually very hard to explain for me. I know exactly what a hipster is. All my friends, most Americans, when you say hipster, we understand exactly what a hipster is, but it's very hard for me to explain. So, the best way that I can explain is just show you a picture. This is a hipster. Okay? A hipster. A hipster can be girl. Usually for some strange reason, maybe I'm biased because I'm a guy, but usually when I hear hipster, I think of this kind of guy. So you'll notice they all have beards. Almost always a hipster might have some beard or some silly mustache. I have a beard. Trust me, I'm not a hipster, okay? I promise. No one would accuse me of being a hipster. A lot of times they wear this kind of shirt. What is it called? Plaid? What's the name of that material? I forget. Just this type of shirt. Maybe glasses. A lot of times hipster would be... You know how some people don't need glasses, but they wear the glasses anyway? That's a very hipster thing to do. It's hard for me to explain. Just, this is a hipster. Maybe some tattoos. It's hard for me to explain. That is a hipster. So, it's actually... I think most people would agree with me. It's not the most endearing term. A lot of people might say, "Oh, stupid hipster," like that. Stupid hipster. Or, he's just a dumb hipster, like that. Maybe some people don't like the hipsters. They think it is silly.
Because of their appearance?
Mostly appearance. Maybe... Some of it is attitude. Another very hipster thing would be like to make some smoothie using like all environmental ingredients or something like that, you know. So it is a little bit of attitude, lifestyle. Maybe a hipster might be not vegetarian but vegan. Do you know vegan? You know vegan. More than vegetarian. Vegan does not even eat the egg or the milk, you know. So maybe the hipster also, he's not only is he just a vegetarian, no, he's a vegan. So it is kind of like these, a little bit of lifestyle and personality comes into it. It's mostly based on appearance. I'm sorry I can't explain it more. I think Jung-hee understands. Maybe Myung-jung not as much. I hope you can understand.
Do you know G-Dragon?
G-Dragon? Yeah. Is he a hipster?
No, I'm just asking. Do you think he's...
I would not qualify him as a hipster. No. I've definitely maybe seen some Korean hipsters before.
So his hipster is a kind of, has a conventional appearance.
Yes.
Not just a trend, sensitive guys.
Not just trend-sensitive guys, no. There's maybe other words for that. Metrosexual is a guy that is very sensitive to trends, takes care of himself. A metrosexual probably would never have a beard, though. Or not never, but just my initial thought. A metrosexual would be clean shaven and wearing nice clothes. Better than me. I am not metrosexual. I am not hipster. Like I said, a lot of people tend to make fun of hipsters, kind of jokingly. Hipster. And number 8, track down. Track down means to pursue and find. Okay, so a lot of Koreans always get confused between search and find. Search and find. I'm pretty sure in Korean it's the same word, right? 찾다, to search, to find. But in English, the word search and find has very related but very different meanings. Search is I am looking for, I am searching for it, but I don't know where it is. I haven't found it yet. To find is the moment when you find it. Track down is to search, but it is to search and find. kind of combines them both. I would say I tracked down my long lost brother. So in that instance, it means I found. I tracked down. They were able to track the suspect down. So you can put in some noun or pronoun in between track and down, right? They were able to track her down after 3 days of searching. So that means they were able to find her. I'm trying to track her down. So I guess maybe it's more similar to find than it is search, but it means to track down. You're looking and find. Like hunting, similar to hunting. Hunting would be more searching, track down maybe more find. I'm hunting for my father. I haven't seen him in years. I'm trying to track down. I'm hoping to track down. So track down kind of means find. Or sometimes they use it with criminal, suspect, similar to find or capture, like that. To track down. Yeah, it would be more find than it is search. Any questions about those 8 words?